This morning, nuclear talks between Iran, the United States, and 5 other world powers continue in Geneva. And there are signs of progress. Iran laid out a plan on Tuesday to limit its nuclear program, and it is being taken seriously for the first time. Elizabeth Palmer is in Geneva, where the discussions are taking place. Elizabeth, good morning.
Morning. Well, as you mentioned, the Iranians kicked off yesterday with this plan to modify their nuclear program to get sanctions lifted. By afternoon, they were in something called technical discussions, which means they were down to the nitty-gritty. By the measure of these talks in the past, this is moving at blinding speed. And as further evidence that there's really substantial discussion taking place here, the U.S. lead negotiator, Wendy Sherman, met privately for an hour yesterday with the deputy Iranian negotiator. Now, the reason she met with the deputy is that the lead negotiator for Iran, who's also the foreign minister, Javad Zarif, has had terrible backplane. In fact, he had to fly here. There's a photograph of him flat on his back on a bed on his private jet because he couldn't even get up. And he's been out of commission for a lot of these talks. We do expect some kind of agreement this evening. It's probably going to be a framework for the next round of discussions, which is in itself a positive sign. Now, we're used to hearing of the Iranians as the ones who want these sanctions lifted, but we shouldn't forget that Americans, particularly the business community, is very keen. For example, Iran is going to want to renew its entire civilian aircraft fleet, hundreds of orders. You can imagine how Boeing would like to get that business come its way. Charlie, Nora?
Thanks, Liz.